What's going on, guys? Today is a very good day. Why is it a good day? Because I got my package back from Alex. Hey, YouTubers, if you like this video, check out my channel. I have tons more videos on DIY boat building concepts. Check us out in the Tiny Boat Nation on Facebook. Gain access to the largest and fastest growing community of DIY boat builders out there. And if you want access to exclusive videos never released to the YouTube public, find out how you can become a VIP on patreon.com. This is a good friend of mine's company. His name is Alex, and he runs Realistic Wraps. And what he does is he wraps baits of all different types, swim baits, jerk baits, crank baits, whatever, and he turns them into serious monster baits. They look far better than their stock version, much more effective. I mean, so if you have baits that you really like, that you want them to have the next level edge, he's definitely the person you want to send them to. And he's given me the privilege of sending me some, and I'd like to demo those to you now to give you guys just a glimpse of what he's capable of. Let me just show you what he does. I don't even know if what I can talk to you about is even going to do it justice, but I started opening this a little bit, but I really wanted this to be us experience. I didn't want to like do a fake unboxing, so this is like, I cut this thing open for real. We're going to look it up right now. Right. Look at that shad. That is sick. Okay, that's just the foreplay. A foreplay on steroids. Hey, I'm so excited about these. Jackal bow sticks. I had bought 3 of these because I liked them so much because they are super, super loud. Like, you could chuck these bow sticks, these Jackal bow sticks, way across, like way far, and you can hear them rattle all the way from back in, like super loud. They'll get anything on the lake, man. I tell you. The striper getter. The freaking anything bass getter. So he did this in a nice shad color. This is awesome. This is one. This is one of 3. This is going to be a really good one on those cloudy days to throw. Super stoked about that. This is the one I'm going to be throwing. This is like a glitter shad. It'll be, what is this? What is this, Alex? Whatever it is, it looks super sick. I don't know what kind of fish that is, but that is going to do some damn. Bow sticks are returned to me. So he pretty much supercharged them. Now all I got to do is get a good set of hooks. Thank you for that, Alex. And he wrapped that. Look how well this gill is wrapped. Look at that. Look at that. It looks 1,000 times better than what it did. Before it looked like a cheap piece of plastic. I mean, no disrespect to Lucky Craft, because the gill was a pretty good bait. It gets down deep down in there, but this looks a million times better for sure. It's going to be really, really good for like the high-flowing river in Topak. In the areas, probably the Laughlin area. It's going to be a real, real good bait to use. So, this is like pretty much a supercharged shine glide. He kept the original shine, and he gave it a wrap. Look how he wrapped that glide. Look at that. Look how sick that is. Like, the shine glide, in my opinion, is one of the best glide baits out there. You're likely, much, much less likely to get skunked off a shine glide. And I have videos that I'll post down in the link in the description about, you know, the shine glide success with me. And so I put a lot of, you know, I have a lot of these baits, a lot of extras, because they're so well working. This is also the season for jerk baits. Gave me a baby striper. You know what likes to eat baby striper? Big striper. Big striper, love baby striper. I'm gonna use this. This is epic. I will be using this. I'm gonna be using it. And then by Lucky Craft also makes the Magnum, their Magnum crankbaits. He wrapped it in a gill for me. He photo wrapped this whole thing in a gill. And the resin he uses on, everything he uses on, it's a lot better with versus how we were getting the stock baits. In fact, a lot of stock baits where we had like the initial resin on, like these. My big complaint about these Jackal bow sticks is that the paint just flaked off. It's really, really cheaply done. But how he does them, they're legit. He has a really, really good clientele. This bait's just gonna kill. I cannot wait for it. Yes, look how sick that is. The belly, he got everything spot on. That's like a legit red air. All right. And if there's anything else that the fish like more than shad, it's gill and it's red air. And this lake is full of them. And this dives down deep down in where they're trying to get them. So that's going to be a nice bait to use. Actually, gave this one to him because I caught so many fish off this bait that it was starting to look all gnarled up and grimy. So I really put a lot of effort into getting this bait back. But he uses the natural shine of the 3D Glide to actually work really well with the setup. So I mean, this is gonna be going through the water. This is gonna be awesome. All right, guys. So I wasted absolutely no time getting on the water. Super excited to try all these lures. So here's some footage of what I got going on.
What are you? Right in the fucking eyeball. Ah! It works! It's actually the first time I've ever caught a striper out here on the damn topwater. I've tried for freaking years and I have never caught one. Thank you, Alex. Got another one. He's small too, but hey. Some fish are better than no fish. Yeah. Come here, dude. Little dudes, you gotta watch out for, man. They'll hem you up. Oh, net the little dudes into the net, cause you ain't gonna hook me. I'm not gonna tolerate it. Got another one. I don't know quite what this is. I think it's fighting more like a greenfish. It ain't fighting like a striper, but it's got some size to it. It's pulling at me. I got my net out. Okay. He got some size too. I can't turn it. It's a striper for sure. Yeah, but it's a little bit bigger than what we've been getting. Oh, a little bit. He's slightly nicer fish. Got some serious potential here. I'm gonna fish a little deeper out here. This is right where the drop off is, so we're likely to get more striper than we are anything else, but we'll circle back around. But I really like to catch them on topwater. I'd rather catch one nice fish on topwater than, you know, 10 nice fish on a bottom lure. Like, I like catching fish no matter what, but I always try to shoot for the topwater bite if I can. Topwater bite's honestly on fire most of the year this lake. We're very, very fortunate. Okay, bigger fish. Much bigger fish. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's a big ass fucking greenfish. Oh, yes. Look at that freaking toad. Oh, Alex. Thank you for you, dude. Woo.
Alright guys, so overall it was a really good fishing experience. I mean, I hit that spot all the time. It's one of my favorite spots to hit. But I never get hookups like that. I always throw topwater because I always see fish popping and scurrying and chasing, you know, other bait fish. And I've never actually caught one on a topwater. It's generally been like swim baits. I mean, I may have, but never in that quantity and that hookup ratio. And I've thrown that same exact lure stock there. I don't know how many times before I sent to Alex to get it wrapped. You know, and I take the one out, this one that I really believe, you know, was going to be really good in the gray light into the morning, and I pull out 10 fish. So is that related to the way it's wrapped? I'm going to say yes, because just out of the sheer detail, if you can just look at it, it's hard to tell because the phone's not going to catch the detail of the actual wrap. Your eyes will when you see it, but down to the pixel, whatever equipment he uses is very, very high tech. I mean, to the detail, to the mic, like, you can actually see the spots of the blood where the scales on the fish of the picture that he took were kind of like tearing at. You could see spots. Like, you're not going to get that in any other lure. And when you're talking about hard baits that you're throwing, I mean, the fish I mean, presentation is everything, because the fish are going to look at that or hit it one time, and if it doesn't, you know, it isn't going to pass for anything, it's just not going to do it. Especially with swim baits, and especially with like glide baits, where you have such a slow presentation and the fish can go like right up to it. You want it to look as real as possible. You want that fish to go in and go after it. So just check out Alex's deal. It's legit. Okay, and that was just one lure. I had meant to test out more for you guys in this video, but it was literally that one lure was on fire. That's the best experience I've had on topwater in this lake since I've been here, and you know, that's definitely a true testimony. I'm a believer in it just after one try. So check out his site. It's realisticwraps.com. He has a lot of stock wraps for, you know, a lot of the very, very popular lures. There's a lot of inshore lures, a lot of, you know, like, because he lives near the ocean, and obviously a lot of lures geared towards freshwater. You know, and he's really, really known well for his Savage Gear wraps, like for the Shine Glide and the Glide Swimmer. Those things, he wraps a lot of depths, the OGs, the 250s, and everything else. He's got it all. Check it out. This is legit, guys. All right, peace.